This episode of Coach and Crawl is brought to you by Serpro of Conway and Faulkner counties, like it never even happened, and by the Greenbrier Football Letterman's Club. Coach Tribble, a lot of new for you this year for the Greenbrier Panthers. You know, you're moving up into a new classification. You pretty much got a revamped stadium out here with a new press box and a big old huge jumbotron. And then you also got a lot of new faces on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. Exciting times right now to be a Greenbrier Panther.
It really is. It's been an exciting summer to see the press box go up, and that's such an awesome addition and makes our place look more big time than it has. And then the jumbotron coming up, they put it up in one day. And then, the first time you get to see a video or something on it, and you go, whoa, that is pretty neat,
Yeah.
And I've never paid a whole lot of attention to jumbotrons before or much, but it's been fun, having it for our blue-white game and our benefits scrimmage. And so, our administration is doing a great job of keeping us up, with great facilities, and that's really fun.
And you look like a 6A school now. Not that you didn't,
Right.
last year with 5A, but with all these updates and stuff, you really look like a 6A school for sure. So I just want to talk about some of the new guys. Of course, you lose a lot off of the team from last year due to graduation and stuff, but kind of just tell me a little bit about some of the new faces that will be out on the field this year. Maybe somebody that's kind of stood out, a few faces that have stood out thus far in fall camp.
Okay, well, one thing that is Kane Griffin has really taken over the quarterback position and really just gets better every day and throwing the ball really well. He'll be able to run it too, and he's really just taken over that spot and made it his. And we're really excited about his abilities and his leadership there. And just a junior, so we're real excited about that. We've got a lot of new faces. I've been real pleased with Lawson Worthy at our Y position. That's a position that's just so important to us in our run game and our passing game, and he has really come from as a sophomore, not getting to play, and we're not sure whether how much he's going to play, to now just being having a really good camp. On the defensive side of the ball, we've got two sophomores starting at inside backer, right there in the meat of the. Well, really, you've got two sophomores inside backers, and right in front of them and between them is a sophomore nose guard. So the middle. People like to say the middle of your defense needs to be strong and experienced. Well, I think they're going to be really strong, but right now they're inexperienced. But they're good. They're guys that are going to be real good players, and that's Parker Roberts, Eric Hewitt are the two linebackers, and those guys are going to be really good football players, and I think they'll be really good football players this year.
Yeah,
and then be great in the future, and then starting up in front of them is Garrett Matheny at nose guard. He's just been a really solid guy that just does things right and has gotten stronger and quicker over the off season and summer. So those are some guys that have stood out. Our old players, the returning that were good, like McElhaney has had an awesome camp. Jacob Hargrave at DN has had an awesome camp. Matthew Bernard at safety has great, summer and preseason. I'm sure I'm leaving out an old guy, but those guys are providing really good leadership, and they have shown that why they were all conference last year and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So you've gone through camp. You've had the red and white game. You've had the benefit game. Thus far, what do you like about this team?
Well, just like our team last year was so mature, but they were together. You could tell they were bought in to pulling for each other and believing in each other. And I feel that same thing. You know, I could feel it out there in practice today that they're excited to be playing together. And, you know, and one thing is our youth, we're playing more young guys than I can ever remember, you know. And I think if you researched it, you'd go, yeah, you're right, because we got sophomores, several sophomores starting on both sides of the ball. But one thing I'm really excited about, well, I want to find out Friday night how good we are right now. Where are we? Was Batesville any good? I don't know.
Right.
I think they were decent, but I know Farmington's going to be good. And then, but the thing I'm really excited, I know this team's going to get better as the year goes because, of their lack of inexperience, and they're the right kind of people. They want to be good football players, so they're going to learn and get better as the year goes. And that's going to be fun to be a part of and watch happen. And if we're just a little bit blessed with nobody else getting hurt, then I think we'll be a real solid football team as we get down the road a little bit.
This episode of Coaching Carl was brought to you by ServPro of Conway and Faulkner counties, like it never even happened, and by the Greenbrier Football Letterman's Club.